And I don't. What do you think the hot roles are nowadays? Like, any idea that those
Sure.
could be right now?
So there are still a handful of jobs that have always been leading pioneers in remote work that are still, I mean, customer service jobs are still often remote, like certain kinds of tutoring, certain kinds of transcriptions, certain kinds of sales jobs will always have a place in remote work. Anybody who has a regional territory will always have a place for remote work. But what we're seeing in a post-COVID sphere is a lot more analyst type jobs. So these used to be very come to the office, wear a suit kind of jobs, these kind of white collar work options, whether it be like data analysts or financial analysts. And then another big one, of course, is in the tech sector, especially with software development or cybersecurity. Though I will say there is still a remarkable amount of opportunity for people who are further in their careers in the tech sector than those who are perhaps more junior or starting out. There's still kind of a pay your dues in the office thing that happens, not everywhere, but as a trend, certainly.
Mm-hmm. Kev, what's your experience with that? What are the roles for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think Autumn nailed it in terms of what we're seeing. I think we're kind of in like you could think of it as the maybe first or second wave of remote work. You might think of the second if telecommuting for the last 20 plus years has kind of been the first, where the third I think is going to be taking more of these maybe traditionally in person, maybe industrialized, maybe trade roles. And as technology kind of levels up into those particular spheres, we will see a new kind of additional layer on top instead of it just being what we might currently call like knowledge work, right? So analyst work or, again, things like customer success or engineering or, design, all of those will continue to expand, but I think they'll bridge more into the spaces that we're not currently even thinking about as remote work. So whether that's, I don't know, healthcare, again, particular trades, I think we'll see a bridge start to slowly be built, but we're not quite there yet. And I think that'll be the big unlocking mechanism for actually the previous question of who can work remotely and who can get these jobs. Is we have to build that bridge, we have to set up the infrastructure, and then it will truly be anyone can have these jobs.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking, is it any different from Latin America with what the guys were saying with those hot roles?
No, I definitely agree. I can speak more on the data side, the AI side of things, but definitely like we expect. I think the trend is like for the next 5 to 6 years, there's going to be 11 million jobs just in the US in data. And majority of them being remote. So definitely, IT is leading. Autumn and Kevin were talking about other more traditional, jobs that definitely will have to catch up with the trend. But when it comes to data, of course, full stack engineers, backend engineers, we see a lot of opportunity there. So definitely, that's the way to get in.
11 million, you said, only in the US.
Only in the US, just in the US.